Wonderful, beautiful people. What's going on, you guys? You probably see a completely different view. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. Hi. What's going on, you guys? Okay, so this is going to be slightly different for me because I'm used to looking at a different point of view. I guess for some reason, I possibly switched into a different orientation. So if you all see me looking forward and not looking, and it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, excuse me. Have to adjust. Like sometimes you'll see me looking directly at you, because like I know where the light is, I know where the camera is, but as you all know, I'm used to a different angle. And then when I'm able to look at the camera in a different way, I'm looking upward instead of looking to my right. But anywho, so this is a little different for me. I'm pretty sure it'll still feel the same. But excuse me if once again, if it doesn't look like I'm looking at you. um so I'll probably be looking more at the laptop than anything else. But hi you guys. Welcome into the room. Of course, as always, it is always a pleasure, always a joy to have you all in the room, in the space. Very beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy. That's all I can say for the time being. But I will allow you all to enter to the room. Still a little early for those. I know I said 7:30, but as always, we can always kick the bows and definitely be in the space where we're just chilling. Margaret, hi, welcome into the room. Have we ever met before, Margaret? And then K, is it K or Kai? One or two? K or Kai? Probably just simply just K. A, Uriel, what's up? Hey, K. Okay. Hey, K, what's going on? Um, Moments of pause, moments of meditation, moments of resting. You guys, beautiful energy. Definitely, for those of you all who are in the room, definitely feels like a renewed, a renewed type of energy. Renewed. Some form of rest or meditation could be significant. You could have meditated today very heavily, very heavily. Amethyst. Amethyst could be very significant. Some of you all could be wearing amethyst. Layla, hey, what's up? Welcome into the room, you guys. Well, hi, Margaret. Nice to have you in the room. Um, chill vibes. Chill vibes as always. That's always the intention. Always the intention. Mm. Is it Caber? Cabernet? Cabernet? Okay. Some of you all could be enjoying some Cabernet. I don't know. Having a glass of wine. Okay. It is that kind of evening. That and amongst other things. Miss Lana's daughter. Okay. So the Knight of Cups fell out. A message. Oh ho ho. A message of change could be significant. You could be being presented an opportunity that is very fulfilling, just emotionally fulfilling. This could bring about or strike some form of emotion in you, some sort of a message of change. Forgive me, I have to say it. I have to say it. Um, Someone could soon be receiving a message or news of someone passing, transitioning. My condolences. You could someone could know that this is coming. Okay, thank you. Thank you, because that was heavy. That was heavy. You could know this, you could be expecting this. Knight of Cups. Okay, okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups is very calming. It's almost like there's a peace to this. There will be a peace to this. Knight of Cups, and the death and rebirth, okay? So, yeah, definitely a message. Someone could be receiving a message very soon. A message of change, okay? Something that could be very fulfilling to you, as well as some of you, maybe even just one particular individual, will be receiving news of a transition that is going to give your soul peace. Okay. Yeah, okay. See, okay, so look, what had happened was I haven't had the time to replenish, to get more candles. I was on my last one and I've been very busy lately, or in a constant motion where that's just one thing I haven't been able to do. And the funny thing about it, I said to myself, I said somebody's going to mention that this candle isn't gone, and that's very significant. That's very significant. Something has gone out for you to bring in something new, which is why I said that was why this is very significant. All things new. Something had to die out first, and then you have to be reminded of something that you were supposed to do. And I feel like something new is getting ready to replace something that has extinguished. Something is over. Oh my goodness. Thank you, A. That's why I love y'all in the room. I love y'all in the room. I love y'all in the room. Connectivity is important. It's important. Margaret, that's my brother's birthday, March 9th. Hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna get a candle. I'm gonna get it. I just, or get, some, because Lord knows I go through them. Okay, so change is very significant. Change is very significant. It's very, very plentiful, very abundant. That's why, I've been feeling things new. That's why I said the energy it feels very renewed. It feels very refreshed. It feels of individuals who know what you need to do. I feel like you know what you need to do. I feel like you know what you need to do. I'm gonna do something a little different. I feel like sometimes with reading, saying a lot of these cards in the context could get in the way. So I'm a channel for a second and just see what happens, because I feel like it's important. I feel like there's a flow that I don't want to control. Let's see. Before I get into this, 22, very significant. Thank you, Divine. This is all in alignment. I can feel it. I can feel it. Unapologetic poet, welcome into the room. Welcome into the room as always. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Look now. Look now. Yeah. Makeup is very significant for some of you. Some of you somebody wants to be a makeup artist. Are you in the room? Makeup is makeup, like, you're very good at it. I feel like and if I'm, there's one particular individual who comes back to you consistently because you know how to hide blemishes, you know how to hide scars. Is something very significant. Like, you feel like, if you haven't had this moment yet, you are going to experience a moment with somebody who's going to tell you why they consistently come to you to get their makeup done if they haven't already. And if they haven't already, or if they have, they probably told you something likened to the fact that you know how to hide their scars. It's something very significant about you. Even to, oh, geez, good God Almighty! It's something very significant about you, even if it's just for a moment. It's something about you having the skill and the talent to be able to remove somebody's scars, even if just for a night, temporarily. You make someone feel so good about themselves because there's one scar in particular that this individual has. Of course, they got it from some form of that thing. Okay. Um, but it's something very significant about you having the skill and the talent to be able to hide someone's scars. With the Empress, she wants to come out. Um, I feel like, okay, with the Empress coming out, this is going to be a very abundant, very flourishing. Something is growing. It took time for something to grow. Nine, this is all about you. I'm feeling nine is the Hermit. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is I did this with the help of the divine, and I did it with me trusting myself, trusting in my intuition, trusting in what I feel and know is guiding me, and going about that direction, knowing eventually I will get what I have worked for. Okay. You met somebody along the way. You don't get this abundant by yourself. The Empress doesn't birth by herself. Some form of connection could be very significant. I'm feeling three of pentacles, um, as well as even the three of cups. But some third party, someone outside of yourself, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, is wanting to collaborate with you. Collaboration is going to be very significant because this is going to be the thing that's going to establish your foundation. It's the collaboration and the foundation. There's something that you don't know about what you want to do, but somebody that you're going to partner with is going to have the don't know what to do. And I feel like there's a sense of knowing exactly who and what you need to connect yourself to in order to bring something to pass. Sunbright, welcome into the room. Hi. You good? You better go to that party and do that lady makeup and stop playing with yourself. Okay. You have come a mighty long way. You've come a mighty long way. Okay. Yea, though I walk through the valley. You've come a mighty long way. I feel like that's a message from your ancestors, like someone's grandmother. This is a very, very feminine. If you know somebody to be I'm so sorry, y'all. This reminds me of it reminds me of my grandmother. Okay. If you know somebody to be the personification of holiness. It was no doubt that this individual, if they said they was going to heaven, that's where they at, babes. That's exactly where they said they were. Okay. Much love, much respect. Much love, much respect. This is a very proud energy. They cleaned with a lot of chlorine. I'm smelling. I don't know what I'm smelling. Chlorine. Good God Almighty! If chlorine wasn't in it, it wasn't clean. I'm talking about that chlorine that if you got a splash of it, a tinge of it on some color, that color was gone. This bleach nowadays, you can soak clothing in it and it will not bleach it. But listen, if it if chlorine wasn't in it, it wasn't clean. Expect you an off brand, please. You better have Clorox, Clorox, or nothing at all. Even, even y'all. That's the message right now. That's the message. So let's see what's up. Let's see what you've come through. What you're going to. Mhm. Let's see. Make it clear. Okay. Let's see. Ha. I feel like, and this is just a feeling, and we'll see where it goes. And this has been a consistent message as well. There's been something that's been holding you back beyond the shadow of a doubt. Whether this is something that you know about, whether it was you, or whether it was somebody that you allowed, because there's an allowance here. Um, because we all have done it. We all have done it. We've allowed people to do things that we said, and nobody else could do it. Nobody else could do it, but if this individual did it, they got away with it. Somebody ain't getting away with something anymore. But I feel like let's just say, let's put it this way. There was a point in time where somebody was holding back your potential, who you were as an individual. This could be wrapped up in people saying foul things about the things that you wanted to do, the things that you desired, the things that you saw fit that you wanted to do, essentially, with your life. I feel like at any point and any given time, you were already an abundant individual. And at many points and periods of time in your life, you were the type of individual who gave people what they were lacking. There were many different individuals that you came into contact with in your life that you have really big up, and you have helped them see the potential that they actually truly have, and even gave them that motivation for them to continue to go forward and even complete great successes, in their own right. That's not saying that you had any control over any variable of how things really would go with them, but you know that in some way, shape, form, or fashion, if it wasn't for your words, if it wasn't for your words of inspiration, encouragement, the way you picked up people, the way you showed up, because there's a showing up, the way you showed up for people, you changed a lot of people's lives. But I feel like just this is the age old story. This is not just a Pisces thing, because this live is for whosoever will let them come. But I feel like there's this thing of feeling like at one point in time, what you possessed, what you had, the little bit that you could create with to expound with, in some way was being held back from you. I feel like that's just always seems to be the age old story. You could have somebody who could be the least of them, but the best. It's something about quality. It's something about quality. What's up, you guys? Blue Crystal, what's up? What's up? Let's see. Uh-huh. So Seven of Wands, yes. And it came out like in sideways. I feel like this is what it feels like. I feel like with what people are, shall we say, shooting or aiming at you are blanks. And I say they're blanks is because they have the light, they have the sound, but they don't have any impact. It's the image of a thing without actually having the effect of it. It's almost like a false emperor. Somebody who looks the part but has no power. Yeah, no authority, no anything. They're in a costume. Something is an illusion. I'm seeing seven, could be seven of cups, which is forms of illusion, things meant to like really truly draw you off. I feel like there were many people, once again, who tried to hold you back. There was an image of a thing, and I feel like people said things to be cruel, but I also feel like people knew, people saw. It was something that you were just able to do effortlessly. It didn't take much for you. There were many things that you did that in your one tiny little body, okay, that it took multiple individuals to do. You are all of them in one. Six of Cups. So these are familiar relationships to you. I feel like these, once again, are most things relegated to past energies. But in order to move forward, you were held back. So I feel like past energies are significant. Divine, can you move forward? Okay. Yeah. So death, yes, they were holding back some sense of change. Like as we've been talking about. I feel like some change for you is very significant. I feel like with this death now, there's a realization here. I feel like there's a realization and a choice because something is staring you in the face. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Like there's no denying this. Like there's something needs to be done, some sense of change, some sense of now there is a sense of urgency. There is a sense of grave importance. This is something that you need to do. Egypt could be significant for somebody. You could be I'm here at dreams of pyramids. Pyramids could be significant. Anything tied to Egyptian culture. A trip to Egypt could be very significant. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'll say it. King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Like somebody could have possibly been holding back some form of stability for you. And this, as I said, this is just energy. We allowed it to happen. This Four of Pentacles here, and we can go a little deeper there too, because there is an allowance here. As I said, we allowed something to happen for too long. Is what I'm hearing with this death. Death is about time. Something's been going on for too long, and now it's like, yes, it's time for you to break out of the shell. You've been there too long. Become this King of Pentacles. Become who you are meant to become. Thank you, Divine. I'm seeing Aragon, Lord of the Rings, could be very significant, but more so the story, the renegade, okay, the Lone Ranger, okay, off on his own, denying himself of his destiny, his purpose, his place. It's something about you changing in order to take your place. You asked for this, didn't you? You prayed for this, didn't you? I'm trying to give it to you, but you don't want to change. In order to get what you want, we have to change over here. You have to become who you were meant to be anyway. Your prayer, thank you. Your prayer is not a stranger to God. Your prayer is purposed, it's intent. Your prayer was an allowance. It was saying, can you allow this to happen now? I feel like God, if you believe in that, but we're going to talk from Christ consciousness perspective in this particular moment. God was waiting for a moment for you to allow something to happen because God needed your permission. Hmm. Okay, two. Okay. Uh-huh. Eight of Pentacles, as well as the Page of Cups. This is your purpose. This is something that you dreamed of. This is something that you asked for. With this Page of Cups, I'm getting a message, and that's more so a message to the divine, is what I'm feeling. Okay, Three of Pentacles. There goes that Three of Pentacles. So I feel like in this particular moment, the collaboration could be involving you and the divine. Okay. I feel like that's definitely the collaboration in this particular moment. Spirit team, wherever your ancestors. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay. This could also be your dreams actually coming into fulfillment, is also what I'm hearing. Um, Portals could be very significant for you as well as travel. What else, Divine? Mm. King of Wands. Interesting. I don't know why. I'm hearing coming in hot. Coming in hot. Sagittarius could be significant. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Coming in hot. I feel like you could have been waiting for one specific particular thing. This could be a resource, this could be an offer. I feel like you, with the Four of Cups, there was some sense of looking up, some sense of you looking for your prayers in a sense to be answered. I feel like with this Page of Cups, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, here incoming is the opportunity. Incoming are the resources for you to get something done with this King of Wands. Because let me tell you something about the King of Wands. Okay, people could people could say whatever they want about this man. Okay, one thing for damn sure. This man's or this King of Wands. Okay, they get the job done. Okay, they may not stay long, but they get the job done. Figuratively and literally. Okay. I'm just saying. And it could be a feminine crystal. I'm just with me, I look at a card. This is a man. I'm and it's no offense. Y'all know I don't even do the whole, unless absolutely necessary. Okay. But I'm just saying it because that's what I'm looking at the card. And which is why I said, you all. I didn't mouth the words, but you all know. Take the energy as it resonates. It's more so an energy. But it's like if I'm reading a card and I'm just looking at what I see. Seven of Pentacles. Yes, this is definitely an opportunity for there's growth. One thing I can definitely say, there's growth here. And I feel like that's what this really truly is about. I feel like you are letting go of all sorts of craziness. I feel like you are relinquishing one thing, or you're no longer in a sense letting anything hold you back, because that's what this really is. I feel like you grounded yourself, and when you grounded yourself, you saw what type of work that you needed to put in. I feel like, in some sense you did offer up some prayer to the divine, a moment, an opportunity, to get something done. This King of Wands, this energy, could be doing anything at this particular time. And that prayer could be many different things. Divine, can you, okay, with the moon. I feel like there is soon to be an answer, definitely connected to your intuition at this particular moment. High priestess in energy here as well. But I feel like with the high priestess incoming, I feel like the higher fund will soon be nearby, because I feel like there's a download, then there's the action inspired by that download. Because I feel like with the high priestess in comes the download, and the information, and the hierophant is the one who channels, that information, who puts that information into action. Because I feel like, the high priestess is often silent. I feel like there is an observation, but with the observation, I feel like there's soon to be action. Palace of Wands. I feel like you definitely, because there is a match. King of Wands, the Palace of Wands. There's something about you taking your rightful place, your rightful positioning. Because, it's like the King of Wands in the Palace of Cups. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like you are aligning yourself with where you belong. Okay, and I feel like that's what this is about. This is no longer about energies of the past. I feel like there will be references to this, because I feel like with past energy seeing some change, things that are old are often attracted to change because they're trying to charge up. There's no power in things that you left. And I feel like that's what somebody else is looking for. I'm feeling a drag here. Okay. Rhonda, welcome into the room. Never late. You always land where you're supposed to land. Good thing about this is you can rewind when you want to. Okay? Then catch up. Divine, why the moon? Because that was a random energy here. Definitely a download, the Fool. Yes. I feel like you're about to get a brand new start. Like there's a message of what direction or what steps you need to take forward. You're never walking alone. You're always guided. You will forever be guided to where you belong. With the pick is back at the bottom of the deck. Y'all saw me shuffle. You will forever be guided back to where you belong, because there's something that you are supposed to do. This is very specific, and this is meant only for you. There will be no Scar and Mufasa story here. You will take your rightful place. Okay. Simba could be significant. Okay. Definitely that same journey parallel to Aragorn. There's something about you taking your place. You're destined to do this. This is where you belong. Mm. It's just something about purpose. And that's if that's where you've been wanting to go. Because I'm telling you, this feels very, very okay on the Sunday. And what I just say? Here go the Palace of Cups here. That's so funny. It doesn't make any sense. That don't even look right. That look right to y'all? That don't look right. Like what? No. Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, man. It's all in what you do. You're about to take off. That's why I said coming in hot. I haven't moved from the King of Wands since I said that. So thank you. It's finally connecting. Okay, so coming in hot. Ace of Wands. Divine, what's up? Two of Pentacles. Uh, Four wands. Okay, so once again, I feel like you definitely are coming into a space where some sort of action that you choose to take moving forward is going to be very significant for you. I feel like this is going to be the start of something very plentiful for you, very abundant for you. I feel like with you walking into this particular purpose, this particular avenue, this could be something that you are degreed now for, this could be something that you are certified now for. I feel like Two of Pentacles. Palace of Pentacles. Yes, because we did have the King of Pentacles there, and there goes the Nine of Pentacles. There we go. There we have it. I'm a pause. There you have it. Nine of Pentacles. We were talking about it earlier, and there it is. Palace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. There's somewhere you belong in particular. And I feel like now with this Nine of Pentacles and this Palace of Pentacles, there's something about you choosing to take your place. This is your dream. This is your perspective. This is something that you wanted to do. You're not like the others. I Kendrick Lamar, I know, you know, but not like us, I know. But you're not. But you're not like the others. And the reason I'm going to say you're not like the others, you don't align. Okay, you don't have a title. You're not even a page. You don't have a title. You are the Nine of Pentacles. You move freely. It's something about you creating a space a space of your making is more so what I'm hearing than anything. I know this, is more fairy tale-ish, but if you make it real life, there's something about you doing what you want to do. You're not like the others. Even in some way, you're choosing to actually move away from this palace, this threshold. It's something about you going off to get your own. Hmm. Hmm. It's something about you going to get your own. You want your own things. You want your own things. Let's see. Up, somebody said the Hierophant. There we go. Be it another deck or not, here is the Hierophant. With the Justice on the split. I feel like, yeah. I feel like something is definitely undeniably staring you in the face. Something is undeniably staring you in the face. Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so here it is again. And that's crazy. Y'all seeing it for yourselves. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, a whole new deck, and on the split, not on the, no, not on the spread, but the energy is it's carrying Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Hmm. I'm hearing divine intervention. Something is being held back and held away from you on purpose. You're being protected from something because it's upright now with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is upright. You're being protected from something. King of Cups with the Tower. You're being protected from something. I'm hearing peace in the midst of a storm. You at this very moment could be going through what you feel is very awful. But there's something about you moving a little differently now, something meant to calm you. It's almost like, the parable in the Bible likened to, Jesus actually being on the boat with the disciples, and they were so concerned that the storm was going to overtake them that they woke, hear me clearly. They woke up the master of the sea, okay? Of the waters, okay? Love lifted me could be very significant, which is why I feel like you brought me here. Um, Love lifted me says, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, seeking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry. From the waters lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me. So I feel like there's a sense with the King of Cups and the Tower, love lifting you. This could be the love that you began to have for yourself. This could be the love that you share with spirit, which in essence is a love for yourself because so above as below. So if the divine is above, he's also below and within you. So internal, so external. Divine, tell me about this King of Cups. Something meant to like really soothe someone's soul. Ten of Swords. Something really meant to soothe somebody's soul. Ten of Swords. Peace in the midst of a storm. Something could be very tumultuous with the Emperor, but you got what it takes. Divine intervention. I feel like this. Yeah, look at that. This is the Emperor. Okay, this Emperor is ready to go. I feel like there's some form of divine intervention, some form of protection here for you, something helping you, aiding you to get through something. Divine, can you tell me about this King of Cups and Ten of Swords? Six of Wands. Yes. You are meant to really get through something. And I feel like what you're going to get through is you're crossing a threshold with the Six of Pentacles. Look, that's beautiful. So the number 66 could be very significant. You're going to get through something, and there's something waiting for you on the other side. I'm hearing victory is mine. hmm With the with the Fool, yes. And here it is, as the energy is carrying over. So Six of Wands and the Fool with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, the other nine. Okay, thank you, Divine. Okay, so you're definitely meant to be in a space where you are by yourself. I feel like the Fool doesn't become the Fool with other people around them. The Fool is your perspective, because check this out. They're doing the same thing. Both hands are raised. There's something about victory. This is something about you knowing over a cycle. Thank you, Divine, also. A cycle is over. A cycle is over. Divine, can you tell me about this? Because I'm going by what I feel I need to. Divine, can you tell me about this Ten of Swords? This Ten of Swords. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, let me go. The was what I feel is the correct way. So Ten of Swords, y'all. Check it out. So Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, as well as the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're seeing past, you saw past something. You saw past this Knight of Wands. I feel like somebody presented themselves in a manner into which they really weren't. Because Divine, tell me about this King of Cups. So Eight of Wands. Why the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands? Queen of Wands. Mhm. Oh, look at that. And tell me about the Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles. That there we go. Okay, interesting. Is this who did this Queen of Wands? The Magician. S- There goes the potential. You being with somebody for too long, yeah. Eight of Pentacles, without it being on the board. Eight of Pentacles. You being without somebody was holding back your potential. And I also feel like with this Queen of Wands and this Magician, you helped a lot of people. You helped a lot of people realize their worth in a sense. And excuse me, and that's why they got so flighty because they thought that they could find better. Because who is this Knight of Wands? Temperance. So there's been definitely been some sort of shift, some sort of change with the Four Wands. So Four Wands at the bottom of the deck. They Temperance, yeah, page of Wands as well as the Queen of Cups. Something that you needed to do expeditiously. You got to download. And that's what that King of Cups is. That King of Cups, this Eight of Wands, like you got it on, okay? You moved away. You saw what you needed to do. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. You there we go. Hey y'all, welcome. This Knight of Wands, you've changed. Temperance, Page of Wands, you build yourself back up with this Queen of Cups. Good job. Ace of Cups, you make all things new. Ace of Cups. Divine Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, World, Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in. Yeah, Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You relinquish yourself of restrictions. You're no longer letting something hold you back with the World at the bottom of the deck. You're no longer letting something hold you back. If this world were mine and the world is yours. Divine, what else? The moon. There's a lot of intuitive, shall we say, nudges, but there's also a lot of change, growth, as well as potential, especially with this Page of Wands. Like, I feel like a lot of things concerning you are definitely going to grow. And I feel like with the Two of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's not much that you have to think about, and there's not much that you have to consider. I feel like you truly trust your emotions, and I feel like you also trust with some form of empathy. You trust your intuition. You feel it. It's like a another sense. Sixth Sense could be very significant to someone. That could be your favorite movie with the moon. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Good job. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like I feel like I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside could be very significant. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? Ace of Cups, all things new. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, all things new. I can leave this one alone too. All things new. I feel like you know and you understand what roads you possibly even need to take. I do. I do. I feel like there's a very tenacious individual. Very tenacious individual. You say I keep on taking us to church. Y'all, because honestly at my core and at my heart, I accept the fact that was a foundation for me. You know, I read a lot of books, especially in these last few years, and the Bible is one of them. It's a constant stay. There's some very interesting stories in there, okay? Because let me tell you, some of them stories, Jesus was gathering them people, okay? Okay, he was popping stuff open like a can of biscuits, okay? Things busting out at the seams. I'm telling you, man. Go back and read that story. Y'all want a good laugh, especially if you like when people be getting read. Go back and read the Bible. Jesus told his parents because they was looking for this man. This man's had to be like 13, around that age. He was young. And they was looking for Jesus, but they could not find this man. Finally, he came about, y'all. And y'all want to know what this man told his parents? They was like, I'm paraphrasing. Where you been? We've been looking for you. This man told these peoples. He said, listen. He said, if you know who I am, you should have. If you know who I am, you should have known where to look for me. I was at my father's house. You mean y'all don't know me? Y'all looked everywhere else but where y'all should have looked. I'm telling y'all, man. He was gathering people. Woman at the well. Woman at the well. He gathered her up too, but it was so clean. He said, "You ain't married, but you got many. You got many husbands." Look now. Okay. Anywho, I'm telling you, man. Y'all want some good laughs? Go read the Bible. Jesus flipping tables over in the synagogues. Look, but then there's beautiful stories about compassion, about moments of vulnerability. I feel like, for me, one of my favorite, but just for me, moments where I really connected from, a feeling standpoint is Jesus. This man was in the garden. This man was in the garden of Gethsemane. And he just told, could you, just wait for me, y'all. Wait for me, okay? This man breaks down to his father, y'all. He says, I'm gonna say it the Bible way. He says, Lord, if it be your will, let this cup pass from me. So then me, in my imagination, I could just imagine, let's like make it human. Okay, look, nah. I know that this is my destiny. And I know that this is something that I have to do. But is there a different way that we could see this thing through? Does it have to cost me my life? Because y'all, let's go Bible. He felt everything. He felt everything. And if I could break down and come in a moment of compassion like this, a moment of vulnerability, y'all, this is Jesus the Christ. Okay? Jesus H. Christ is some people. This is Jesus the Christ, y'all. In the Garden of Gethsemane, on his knees, crying to his Father, saying, "Hey, I've been down here with the people. I'll be vibing with the people now. Is there another way for me to do this? Can we is I don't mind doing it." No answer. But that no answer was an answer. Because I feel like Jesus knew that the no answer was a no. It was a no. He always knew what his purpose was. I feel like in the Garden of Gethsemane was the understanding. I feel like in the garden was the real okay. Because I feel like that's the moment where it all really connects. The moment where we know I really got to do this. If you haven't had that moment yet, you ain't doing the thing. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody willingly goes into the wilderness. That is a have to do. You are at the have to do. Nobody willingly goes into. You make yourself available. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is showing itself no matter what. I thank God, man, for confirmation. Nine of Pentacles, man, people talking. You know what I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is? I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is the chrysalis. The Nine of Pentacles is the chrysalis. The Nine of Pentacles is when you upside down, when you are going through the moments of pain. Because I don't think people, I don't know per se what the caterpillar, the moth go through when they, hop in their cocoon or chrysalis. I don't know that. But I can imagine that if it's anything relative to the changes that we experience mentally, physically, or in other worldly aspects, I can imagine how painful it is. Sometimes emotional and spiritual and mental duress or stress is more painful than things that are physical. Because at least with the physical, you know why. And you can eventually get some form of relief. But them other ones, listen. Them look, them other ones will eat your ass up. They'll eat you alive. Cheers to the troopers who get through them. But listen. Okay, I'm gonna get into one more reading, but that must be significant. Somebody must have needed it. Hopefully that message and the messages resonated with you all. KP, what's up? Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords with the world. Yeah. There's something you know you need to do. Yes, there is something that you know for an undeniable fact. This Queen of Swords knows. Because what does it tell me, Divine? Okay? Because what you denying yourself? Queen of Swords, talk to me about it. Mm-hmm. You definitely putting an end to something. So with the lovers, as well as the Three of Cups. Yeah? And tell me about the Three of Cups. 'Cause Three of Cups. Okay, so listen. Your intuition, your intuition is real life is real life. Somebody's intuition is saving your life. It's almost like your intuition lets you know exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it, and possibly at times even how to do it. Because tell me about this Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Divine. Because somebody, okay, and the moon came out again. And what is the intuition telling about the Three of Cups? Because you keep on throwing it out here, but you ain't telling me. The House of God, as well as the Four of Swords. Your intuition tells you exactly what to do, what steps to make. It's like it walks you through, like nothing is surprising to you. Nothing is surprising to you. Because tell me about the world. With the Eight of Cups, nothing surprises you. Eight of Cups in reverse. Excuse me. With the King of Pentacles, yeah. Tell me about the Eight of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords. It's almost like okay. It's almost like things that other people could have possibly projected back. Tried to project on you are bouncing back. Nothing that you intended. Temperance. Yeah. Some energy that was meant to like really disappoint you, like really break you down, like really tear you down had no effect. Eight of Cups in reverse as well as the Temperance. I feel like by the time something got that's great. By the time something got to you, it switched. Excuse me. Forgive me, y'all. That was just like ooh, aggressive. But with the Temperance and you haven't even eaten anything. With the Temperance, there was definitely a shift. Like something be okay, it lacked the impact. By the time something got to you, what it was supposed to do, it was only like a fragment. Like you know how sometimes in those movies, an asteroid is getting ready to hit the Earth, and by the time it enters into the atmosphere, it's almost like the Earth atmosphere is so trashed and so toxic that it breaks it down before it even hits the Earth, and it turns into a little pebble. That's what it feels like. It feels like something that was meant to like you see, you could have possibly even saw it coming. Something that was expected to have such grave impact lacked major power. With the star. That's great at the bottom of the deck. That's great. What's the temperance, Divine? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, and honestly, I'm gonna leave it there. Like, I feel like something that was really meant to devastate you, something that was really meant to like really tear you down, and this could even be individuals. It lacked the power. It had no effect. And I feel like these are things that you even heard, but they didn't bother you, and it you paid it no mind. I feel like with this temperance, there was something I'm hearing eye on the prize. You kept your sight forward. I feel like you paid something no attention. Pay them. I'm hearing somebody say, pay them no, never mind. Okay, that's so country. But I feel like you kept your eye on the prize, and I feel like in this space there is the potential, there's the room, there's the growth for things that are new. You all, that was the reading. Hopefully, once again, that these messages resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you were able to take something from them that you could use. Of course, if there's anything that you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. Happy holidays, of course, but there's something that I'm sure there'll be a few more videos before Christmas, and we'll be able to really dive in and get some other energies going. Y'all, I'm not gonna do the whole New Year's thing. If I do, it's gonna be very something very minor, maybe be like a brief live, and we'll see what the energies are beginning to feel like and do. I feel like once again, it's gonna be new, clean, fresh energies. Not because of the new year. I feel like the timing is just interesting. I feel like, but this is just about longevity, about what's happening now, in these particular moments and at these particular times. But of course, y'all, if there is anything that you all need from me, you can find those details in the description box, like I said, or you can even, email me. Don't get carried away now. But I feel like there's room. I'm beginning to make room. But anywho, you guys, thank you for joining me. And remember to conquer the rest of this evening. Okay. Bye, guys.